You now have a live look at the Major League Gaming main stage, an electrifying gaming arena where new faces become all-stars and all-stars become legends, where rivalries are formed and respect is earned. The MLG main stage where champions are crowned, and it all happens right now.
We're still confident. We're going to come back. I'm definitely going to win this.
We just have to play our game. Hopefully we can pull it out. It should be a good show.
Guys. Snipe tower super.
Oh my goodness, did you see that?
They get a triple, baby. Straight Rippin played incredible.
Nice! Yeah! Great Rippin!
We are live here in Las Vegas, Nevada for MLG Championship Sunday, and what a name for a program, Championship Sunday. This is it. The champion will be crowned. I am Faruq Tahid, and to help bring you all the action and a lot of exciting action we have for you, I got my compadres in the booth, Sundance D. Giovanni and Chris Puckett. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Oh man, I'm excited. After last night, the games we saw, the rivalries that were restoked, I just can't wait to get this going. The energy in this room is incredible. The crowd's already off the hinge, and we haven't even seen a game played yet.
You know, Faruq, it's Las Vegas. It's always been a toss-up. We never know who's going to walk away as the winner, and I can't wait to get this weekend started because you know what, Faruq? We're going to be walking away with a brand new Halo 3 national champion at the end of the night.
And that right there is exciting in itself. But we had a lot of action already go on this weekend, including yesterday. We brought you two great matches. Let's take a look at the brackets. Puckett, run us through it.
Well, of course, you're going to look at Straight Rip, and that's your #1 seed. They went by, of course, Legends in the first round. A very tight match against Instinct to advance to the winners bracket finals. But then you look at the bottom of that winners bracket and you got Carbon, the 7th seed. They came out pulling out all the stops, picking up all the upsets, taking down Triggers down to #2 seed, and then of course knocking down Final Boss into the losers bracket to advance to the winners bracket finals. Now talking about the losers bracket here, Legends, they went out at the hands of Classic. Final Boss, they knocked Classic out of the tournament. Ambush, rough tournament for them. They weren't able to pull off any upsets. And then, of course, Instinct last night after ESPN Saturday night beat Triggers down in a very clutch Game 5 to advance to loser bracket round 3.
And you would think, you know, 4 teams down, 4 teams remaining, you would think you would see 1, 2, 3, 4. But we got 1, 3, 4, and 7.
Yeah.
Carbon doing amazing work.
Carbon yesterday showed up. I mean, for the first time all season, I saw them playing with a fire and an energy. It was incredible. And you know what? Shockwave, I got to point to him and say he came with something I haven't seen in maybe a year or so. Last year, 2007 here in Vegas, they were the second runner-up, and they had an energy there that I think we finally saw them recapture. Those guys were having fun. They were clicking. Most importantly, they were playing up to potential, something we haven't seen all season long, and they'll be the first to admit that.
And you know, Carbon, always known to have that natural talent, to have that potential, but now here in Vegas, they're really showing it. I got to be proud of my boy Shockwave, the team captain. He has been out-BRing everyone. Naded, of course, being a 6th sniper last night in this game type to beat Final Boss and that King of the Hill. And really, Captain Anarchy and Ghost Ayami, they've just been solid all weekend long. And really, Carbon, for the first time, has showed up to an event, and they're here to win it.
And yes, they are. And we also, last night, we had a lot of great action. I mean, Triggers down. The number 2 seed is no longer in it. But we got my man, the Pro Gamer Insider, Nexy, who was there to see it all. Nexy, you were there for the Triggers down going down. How did it all happen?
What's going on, Faruq? Thank you very much. Yeah, I was here last night. I got to watch the Triggers Down versus Instinct game. Such an exciting series. It was amazing. But to be honest with you, it just looked like the Triggers Down from Dallas did not show up here in Vegas. On the other hand, Instinct, wow. They're bouncing right back. They're playing out of their mind. They were controlling every game. I can't give those guys enough credit. It was an incredible series.
Well, Nexy, I got to ask you this. What has changed from Dallas and from Toronto to here in Las Vegas? I know it was Instinct advancing in that Game 5, a team slayer. They used to be known as an objective team. What was different here in this Game 5, a Team Slayer game type?
Oh, man, I think Instinct learned how to play Team Slayer. I got a chance to sit down with Triple X. He said, we worked really hard on our Team Slayer games, and especially yesterday, it showed.
And, of course, Nexy, I also got to ask you, who was it? Who stepped it up in that Game 5? Who was it from Instinct?
You know, especially Game 5, it was Roy, but not only Roy, it was the twins, Roy and Lunchbox. I think, yeah, let's give it up for Roy and Lunchbox. Lunchbox had pretty much every sniper throughout the whole series. He put in a big amount of work. Roy went huge, created openings for Walshy and Soviet. It was just beautiful teamwork. Good job to those guys.
All right, Nexy. Now, we all kind of hang our hats on what you think sometimes in a pregame show. We want to know here on MLG Champion Sunday, what are your predictions for today?
My predictions, huh? Well, you know, anybody still in the tournament obviously is playing great. Watching Final Boss, even though they took a loss early from Carbon, they were playing great in that series. You got Instinct sitting over there right now. They're playing phenomenal, as you guys would say. But I got to go with my boys in green. Carbon turning a lot of heads, Shockwave stepping it up. I got to go with Carbon. It's going to be, they're a major threat to Straight Ripping right now.
All right, so there we go. We're talking about Carbon. Thanks a lot, Nexy, down there on the turf in the gaming arena on our main stage. Gentlemen, he's talking about Carbon, but we got to talk about this matchup we got coming up, our first match of the day between Instinct and Final Boss. I mean, epic stuff ready to happen?
Oh, this is so epic. This is the matchup that, you know, on paper I was hoping to see. We didn't know if we were going to get here, but we did. We got Walshy, the former captain from Final Boss. We got the Ogres. There's some bad blood there. But you know what? What I want to see is I want to see both teams come with their A game. I want to see them leave it all out there because I think that could create one of the most amazing matches we've seen in the history of the league.
And, of course, you know, it's the rivalry. It is the rematch that we saw in Toronto, of course, where Instinct was able to upset Final Boss in that tournament. So I'm excited to see who's going to walk away, who's going home in 4th place, and who's going to stay alive in this tournament.
Last thing I'll say about this is that my prediction is that the team that comes out of this has a lot of confidence, and whoever they play next had better watch out because this is a grudge match. You're going to be able to feed off of this. It's going to fuel your fire if you win this. So whoever they match up against next is going to be facing somebody who's on a roll.
All right, so we're going to be facing people that are on a roll. It's all about momentum, keeping the fire burning. Who is going to ignite that fire today and take home the championship crown? We got that and more, including an announcement about the 2009 season. Stay tuned. Instinct, Final Boss, coming up.